Hi everyone, this is Praveen Dure from Dice University, and in today's video we are going to talk about Adplexity e-commerce. Watch this video before purchasing Adplexity e-commerce. Let's dive in. Welcome to today's video, and in today's video we are going to talk about Adplexity e-commerce. So let's talk about Adplexity first. So what is actually Adplexity? Adplexity is actually an intelligent ad tool which can spy on your competitors to collect necessary data that you can actually utilize to improvise your campaign. To put it in a very simple word, Adplexity is a spy tool, and not only a spy tool, it is one of the best spy tools available in the market currently. And when you talk about e-commerce, a lot of people ask me this question: why you talk about e-commerce? E-commerce is dying. Almost everybody is using e-commerce, doing e-commerce. E-commerce is like super saturated. If this is what you think about e-commerce, then you are totally wrong with e-commerce. E-commerce, it's not showing any signal of dying soon, because e-commerce will only die when somebody stop purchasing stuff from online, which is not going to stop anytime soon, because more than 80% of online population has used the internet to purchase goods and services. More than 50% of the online population has shopped at internet retailers more than one time, and e-commerce sale growth is expected to reach 4.8 trillion by the year 2022. So if you are saying that e-commerce is going to die, then definitely you have heard the wrong stuff about e-commerce. And when we talk about e-commerce, the most important part of doing the e-commerce is first finding the best product, a converting product. The second thing is setting up a proper store, and the third thing is to set up a proper ad. If you do these three things right when it comes to e-commerce, you will be a successful e-commerce player in the industry. So let's go into Adplexity e-commerce and see how Adplexity e-commerce helps you with these three steps: finding the product, setting up the store, as well as setting up the ads. So let's get started. So the first thing that you should definitely do is go to the home page of Adplexity itself. So this is the home page of Adplexity. So once you're here, all you're going to do is go ahead and hit the e-commerce green button over here, and you will be led to this particular page. And this particular page looks pretty different from other Adplexity sites. If you go and press Adplexity mobile, Adplexity push, Adplexity native, most of them will look very similar. But when it comes to e-commerce, it looks a little bit different. Actually, it looks totally different because e-commerce itself is a totally different industry. So what they are telling you is that keep track of your competitors' most profitable e-commerce product and store. So make better marketing decision by learning what products are already been successful, and get comprehensive data on a profitable e-commerce store. So what they're actually telling you is they will help you to learn what product is already being successful, which means the first step, finding a successful product, tick, done. So the second thing they are telling is that they can help you to get comprehensive data on a profitable e-commerce store. So you will know exactly how a profitable e-commerce store looks like, and you can actually adapt to that particular, or you can actually copy that particular store, or you can actually improvise that particular store. So step 2, building a profitable store, tick as well. So the only thing that they never cover is step 3, which is finding the ad, which is also something which they are covered, but we are going to take a look inside later on. So let's go and see this site itself. So find a hot product easy, fast and easy, products that sell, so stores that matters. And here's the FAQ, and here is actually their rate, which is $199 per month. This might seem to be a little bit expensive for you, but if you know anything regarding the e-commerce, you know that if you have a very profitable product and a very profitable store, you will be making this money easily within few days itself. So it won't be a big problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to log in into our e-commerce data, into our Adplexity Ecommerce, and see how it looks within the dashboard. So we're going to click login, and this is how it looks on the dashboard side. So it looks pretty different when you compare to other Adplexity features. For example, mobile, like I told you, the Adplexity mobile, the Adplexity push, Adplexity native, most of them has very similar features. But when you talk about Adplexity e-commerce, it looks totally different. So over here you can actually see the filters available for the Adplexity e-commerce. So the first one is promoted within. So you can see the products which is promoted for last 3 days, last 60 days, all time, and you can actually set this filter. And over here you can actually set the product strength, so you can actually see which product is performing good. So usually I will leave it 0 to infinity, or I will actually increase this product into 1000 perhaps, and see which product is actually performing crazily. So if a product is actually, this is actually the product strength, you can actually see over here, and you can actually determine whether this product is actually a selling product or not. For this purpose of this video, let's just keep it at 10, for example. So the next filter over here is the product properties. So the date added to the store, this is something that you can actually change as well. When is the range that you want the product which has been added to the store? For example, you wanted the product which is added to the store on the February, last month only, so you can actually go ahead and set up over here. You can use last 10 days, last 17 days, or you can even set up it customly. And over here you can actually set up the product price as well, so you can change the product price. Let's just keep it into $25. I like to keep it like over here within $25, and you can even enter the category. For example, this is where you enter the niche of the e-commerce store that you are dealing with. For example, let's go ahead and press healthcare, for example. So when you actually press health over here, you will have a lot of suggestions: health and beauty, medicine and health science, health and household supplements, healthcare, and all this kind of stuff, which can make you narrow down your search to your particular niche alone. So cool, right? You also can join Adplexity just by clicking in the description of this video. There's a link, click on that link, and over here you can see whether you want an ad which is running with the FB ad copy or not. So you can actually put yes, no, or you can even put both. So you will be shown the ads which is running on FB ad copy and without FB ad copy. So the next section is actually fulfilled by. So this filter actually lets you to search products which has been promoted or which has been produced by certain companies. And for example, you can actually go ahead and see over here Amazon, this one is a big one, Printful is a big one, and all this kind of stuff. So if you only want to have products from Amazon, you can actually hit the Amazon filter button, so you will only be seeing the products which is being sold by Amazon, and somebody is actually doing drop shipping with that product from Amazon itself. And over here, if you know a specific store name, you can go ahead and enter the store name over here. And what will happen is when you enter a store name over here, it will show the list of the products run by that particular store. So for example, if you know a store which is already going very good when it comes to their e-commerce, then you can actually go ahead and hit their store name over there, and then you can actually see what type of ads and what type of product they are promoting. So the next thing that you can actually do is you can actually enter a keyword for your product. For example, let's say you only want lipstick. So when you click lipstick, you can actually see that you will be only receiving product that is selling lipsticks, and you can actually do other keyword search if you want to as well. And over here you can change whether you want the keyword to be in a product title, product description, or anywhere else. So by doing this, you can actually determine which product is fitting your particular interest, your particular keyword. And when you go over here on the right hand side, you can actually sort all of this search by the best performing, by best product strength, by last seen, by last added, by price ascending, by price descending. So depend on how you want it to be. Usually I will just keep it on the best performing. So this is the section that you need to use in order for you to find a product. And how do you do that? You will go and see the product strength, you need to see the product price. This is the usual things that I usually see, and I will see when the product is added. For this product, for example, it's added only 8 days ago, and it has a product strength of 2.9k, which is pretty awesome, and that is actually a winning product. And this product is not bad itself, added only 5 days ago, and it has a 1k, added 7 days ago, 1.5k. So these are the features that I will look for when I'm looking for a product. So like I told you, when you want to run a very successful e-commerce store, you only have to follow 3 simple steps. First, find a successful product, find a successful store, and then find a successful ad. So now we have actually find a successful product. Not only that, if you click on here, it will actually lead you to the page of the particular ad itself. So as you can see the product strength, whether it's going up and then it's going down actually. So you can see the original price, and then you can see the latest product from this store itself. So there's a lot of products in this store itself, and over here, as you can see, you can actually see their Facebook ads itself. So when you click on here, you can see the exact Facebook ads they are actually running for this store. So step 3, where you need to find a correct winning ad, is already completed, because this is the ad that they are running, and you can actually go ahead and copy this ad, or you can even go ahead and improvise this ad. So it totally depends on you what you want to do. But step 1, finding the product, is covered. Step 2, finding the ad, is also covered. So the next thing that we need to do is find the store. So let's get back to our dashboard. Let me just remind you again that you can actually go ahead and join the Adplexity by clicking the link in the description of this video. It's in the description of this video, just below this video. You can actually see the link to Adplexity. So now we are back in the dashboard. We have successfully completed step 1 and step 3. Find the product, find the ad. Now let's go ahead and find the store, the successful and profitable store. To do that, you need to go to the Find Store section. So when you go to the Find Store section, you can actually see that a lot of things actually change over here. You can even see the filters has already changed. So there's no more product strength, it's now store strength. So you can actually change the store strength like how you want it to be. For example, let's just make a random search of a product store strength, and over here you can actually see the store properties. You can see when the store actually added a new product, so you can actually use a custom date for that, or you can actually use the last 7 days, last 14 days, or even last 30 days. And you can even search for a store which has a product keyword here. So now we are in the finding store section. We are not in the finding product section. So over here we are looking at the store, but you can actually hit the keyword of the product. For example, lipstick, like just now we did, and the store related to lipstick will come. Let's just check out, for example. So when I hit lipstick over here, you can see that the product related, the store related to lipstick will pop up here, which is a pretty great thing. And also you can actually determine the category of the store, whether it's going to be in the health industry, whether it's going to be in the cooking industry, whether it's going to be in the gaming industry, depending what niche are you building your store for. So that's how you do it. And over here you can actually determine the store with the amount of products. You can actually see the stores with product which has only 10 products, for example, or you can even do more. Average product price can be set over here, cheapest price can be set, expensive price can be set as well. And when it comes to the app used, this is also something which is very beneficial. If you are familiar with e-commerce, you should know that most of the e-commerce store is actually built on the Shopify website. And when it comes to the Shopify, some people also use Woo Builder, WooCommerce, and other e-commerce builder, but Shopify is the most popular one. And when it comes to Shopify, in Shopify there's something which we call as ads, and this app actually helps you to boost your store. For example, there's apps for boosting your store, there's apps for collecting emails, there's apps for discovering the teams and all this kind of stuff. So if you know a particular app and you know that that app is something which only successful stores use, you can actually go ahead and hit the name of that app over here, and the search result will change depending on the stores which use that app alone, which is a pretty great strategy to search for a store as well. So this is how you search for a store. So once the store is already here, you can actually see how many products this store has already sent. Most expensive product is $100. The latest product is added 14 days ago. How many apps this store is actually using? For 6 apps, and the average product price within this particular e-commerce store is $38.13, and the store strength is pretty high, 4,180, which is pretty big as well. So you can also go ahead and click over here and go and see the store for yourself. So you know this store is performing very well, so you can actually go ahead and see, oh, this is how this store looks like. So this is actually a winning store. So you can actually go ahead and build an exact same store like this, or you can even build a optimized version of this store based on your personal knowledge. So basically we have already find a beautiful store. So like I told you, the 3 steps to succeed in e-commerce is pretty simple. Find a product, find the store, find the ads. So we can actually use Adplexity Ecommerce to find a successful product. You can find a successful store. You can also find a successful ad, which means that you can literally copy everything. And once you have actually copied everything, all you got to do is just apply it, and there is a high probability that that store will be successful as well, since you have already been copying something which has already been successful. The last part that I want to cover, this is actually like a bonus part that I want to cover. And if you know about e-commerce, like I told you about the Shopify apps and all these kind of apps. So with Adplex e-commerce, you can actually go to a section which says about popular apps, and you can actually see all the popular apps over here. And that's not about it. So you can actually go ahead and search the apps which only promote sales, for example, for customer service, marketing, social media reporting, inventory, and all this kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and search for an app which only focus on product sales. So this app has good product sales, product review, which focus on enhancing the sales of the e-commerce store. So what you can actually do is you can click this button over here and see all the stores that actually using the popular app. And this is exactly the same like finding the store, and as you can see over here, the app name is already been written here. So most probably you might not know which app is very useful and which app is not useful since you're just beginning. So if you know the app name, you can go ahead and hit the app name yourself. If you don't know the app name, you can go to the popular apps section over here and do like what I did, and the search result will appear as well. So basically that is what I wanted to cover in today's video. So I've covered a lot. I really hope that this video was beneficial for you and you could use this information to enhance your e-commerce store. And thanks again for watching, everybody, and see you in the next video. But before I go,
allow me to introduce the Dice University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dice University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.